much for joining us. As above, so below, we're talking about Saturnian or Saturn energy. And we want to say, first of all, thank you to each and every one of you guys for your love and support. The comments, some of you guys do have my phone number, so you text me. And I want to say personally thank you for the encouragement, for the love that you guys share with Apostle Ely and to my platform. Also to all the comments that have been coming on. Guys and girls, if you have been notified that I'm live, my name is Apostle Ely. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African traditions, and I teach universal laws, and this means that it is applicable to any and everybody. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Good evening to you guys. Callie in the house. I have my eldest son out in Cali. What's up, love? What's up, Kiara? What's up, Boaz? And what's up, Mama Susan Gemini? We got Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. We got my baby Scorpio. Thank you guys, Pisces in the house. We appreciate each and every one of your great content. Thank you. I appreciate. I hope that many of you. I do realize, and I say I hope, but my endeavor is I want us to have a stronger relationship with our spirits and stuff. And this is going to be one of reading. No, post your zodiac sign and cash out $20. What's up, Karen O'Brien, my Gemini? I want to say this before I get started this afternoon, that I'm going to talk about something really serious, and it doesn't matter if you're an E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, whether you're a mystic, Ajay, witch. I personally, I do not like it when people call me a witch, okay? I think it's a colonial term. I am a spiritualist. I am a divine chaos being that is superior to that terminology. And the reason why I say superior, because it is when Europeans did not understand or could describe what they saw out of African magic. And so therefore they coined certain terms that didn't mean who we are. And so therefore I hope that many of you guys, whatever you want to be called, that is your personal preference. But me, for myself, I'm Apostle Ely, and I do practice magic, and I deal with universal laws. I teach universal laws because it does not matter what particular practice or vehicle you choose to utilize your magic. It still applies. And we're in a day and a time that too many of you guys that are out here trying to return back to your roots. You are trying to return back to and through people that really do not honor you and really have turned the ATR into a money market in the sense of that some of the things that are being required has nothing to do with your spirituality. It is about other people having a lifestyle no different than the church has done. And the reason why I tell people the pot can't talk about the kettle. A lot of people leave Christianity and they find the same type of mindset utilizing different terms but doing the very same thing. And I want to bring honor and dignity back to ATRs and give you guys an understanding of what it is that you should be looking for. And what's up there, Taisha Dennis? What's up there, my Gemini from South Africa? Thank you so much for being with us. And not all people will appreciate what I'm giving, and only people that have already been used and found themselves in ambassador. Oh, thank you so much. Only people that have already gone through certain things, they have found themselves in situations where they've gotten certain things done and they don't understand what they got. They don't understand what's the significance of it. So I want to teach something today that is very personal. I have to be careful because I cannot share secrets of the ATR, but I can give you a universal truth so you would have an understanding of what it is and what's important. Let me explain it to you like this. This is still February. It's supposed to be Black History Month. There are people that have no intention of sharing the secrets with you, but they will make money off of you. And they will send you down spiritual rabbit holes in order for you to continuously spend money with you. Spend money with them and their families or their elays, right? The whole purpose of any spiritual ATR is for you to evolve. I do realize that no matter what I do for people, if you have the same patterns that create the problems in your life, the problem's gonna recycle. Okay, this is not about people that won't renew their mind. This is not about people that continue to go down roads that always bring them to trouble. This is about when you are truly going through cleansings and you're trying to evolve spiritually. And this is why I tell you guys, I love astronomy and I love astrology. And math and science is going to keep a lot of y'all out of trouble if y'all listen to me. Okay? Y'all know I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. My rising sign Pisces. I do not tell grown people what to do. So let's go with certain things shouldn't be taught in certain individual sacred. I feel I'm gonna take it away from my feelings. I'm gonna talk about something today that'll take this away from feelings and put some facts behind it. I'm gonna say it like that. And I want to talk about pulling your guardian angel. Okay? And I do realize that many of you guys, what's up, Taurus? I see you. I want to first say, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. I'm also reading, want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Okay? Well, I see you, Taurus, over there on the left side. Yes. What's up, Gemini? Now, the reason why this is going to be important, and those that are really growing and those that are really trying to understand, even if you're not going to practice hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, Santeria, Lukumi, Palo Miamba, if you're not even going to practice, but you want the benefits of that particular science, it is still to your benefit to have understanding. I see you, Leo. I see you, Virgo. All right. So this is why I share this information, because you make it not only easier for yourself, but you also make it easier for the person that is giving you the service. Okay? Oh, thank you so much. First time seeing you. I'm going to treat you like a virgin, like Madonna said. Ooh, touch for the very first time. Now, I'm going to first start with Psalms 91:11. And let me say to my Christian buddy, what's up, that Sister Brookhouse? I utilize the Bible to keep Christians from demonizing and showing them through this Bible that a lot of the ATR that they demonize out of ignorance is right in the Bible. The Bible is full of revelation, metaphors, and you have to have an understanding, a seeing eye, and a hearing ear to be able to interpret these things, to actually get something out of it. Because a lot of people don't realize, as much as you talk about that you're trying to find God, if you were studying the truth, you would know that Christianity comes out of Egyptology, which is Kemet. Okay? Understand that this is a bastardized religion. And so therefore, that's why there's certain truths in it. And if you know what to look for, you will be able to recognize it. But Christianity itself, if it was a dog, it would be considered a mutt. It's not a thoroughbred. Okay? So just it's the truth. Study yourself to prove a workman that need not to be made ashamed. So we're going to first start with Psalms 91:11 through 12. Now, this is what it says. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Now, Apostle Ela, what does it? I don't practice these other religions. Why would this have something to do with me? The first thing when I use the term of titles by pulling your guardian angel, someone has to be skilled to understand how to pull that angel, and there are different sciences that allows them to communicate with your guardian angel. My point to talk to you guys today, it is, don't ever forget this part, what I'm about to say. It is your guardian angel, not your Tata, not your Mambo, not your Hugon, not your apostle, not your pastor, it is a angel or a spirit that has charge over you, and it will be with you all the days of your life. The Bible says in Psalm 23, goodness and mercy shall follow. There are certain spirits, whether you acknowledge them or not, sir or ma'am, no matter who you around, whether you ever not, they are there. They were assigned to you. Now, the word charge means this: a divine, constant, compelling, life term command. A charge is a duty and a responsibility that must be obeyed. Prosperous day to you as well, love. If you have the understanding that there is a divine being that has a duty or responsibility to be with you. The reason why a lot of people don't get help from their spiritual team is because you don't ask. Because a part of the assignment is that you have to give them permission to protect you. Give them permission to provide for you. To give them permission to return the sender. Give them permission to stop your adversary. Give them permission to advance your cause. Because their assignment is to assist you, not take over your life. I need to talk to y'all. A lot of y'all not understanding this. You don't think it's your responsibility to deal with your own guardian. So when somebody else is reading your guardian or communing with your guardian or utilizing some type of mediumship in order to communicate with you, then you should know how your own guardian energy operates, functions. But a lot of y'all step into these ATR depending on people that do not even speak your dialect, may not even understand your ancestry, and at the very least only there to make money off of you. Now, I'm not out here trashing nobody, but I'm going to tell y'all this. I was born with what I got. I have been taught by some of the best. And since I've gotten initiated into certain other religions, I have seen very disheartening things. I have seen people treated a certain type of way because they don't have certain means and certain connections. And when the whole ATR concept should be about evolution of the community of a particular devotee, whether it is voodoo, whether it is hoodoo, whether it's conjure, whether it's Kabbalah, whether you're Eastern Star, Mystic, Ajay, at the end of the day, we all came to this planet and we all have a guardian spirit. Now, do I have to invest in my spiritual growth and spirituality? Yes, sir. I told many of you guys, and I do this not for myself. I do this because if you feed your guardian spirit and you feed your ancestor, when you call on them to protect you or shine their light, to open your eyes to see whether this person is in your behalf or this is the direction you should go, they will be strong enough. The frequency would be there where they can unite with you. Okay? I want y'all to really get it. It is not their guardian angel. It is yours. It has a contract with you here on the earth plane. Okay? Now we're going to go to Psalms 110, verse 1. It said, the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. The reason why I want to use this particular scripture is because I want you to understand, every one of us, every person on planet has a spirit that is in their head. This is the spirit where if the doctors cut your head open right now, they could not see your thoughts. But we all constantly, there's a subconscious, there's a soul part that exists in your head, inside. It is normally, and this is why if you were really learning up under somebody, a lot of this stuff you would understand and you would be doing necessary things to keep your head clean. A lot of people say, well, why I got my head covered or different. Listen, when you do as much work as I do, many readings as I do, and doing much conjure as I do, any layer of protection is a benefit to you. Now, if you want to leave yourself wide open, sir, ma'am, that is your personal preference. But there's a wisdom behind giving yourself layers of protection, because you never know the intention of an individual, or you never know what type of clients you may get. They may be messed up very, very badly with some type of working, and you don't want that thing to disrupt your Ori. Now, some people say Ori, some people say crown. In voodoo, they say they call it Metek, because that's a cleansing of the head and also dealing with your spirit of your head. Every last one of us have that. Here in this scripture, there's a Lord that's speaking to your other Lord. Lord means something that governs. So there's a spirit that governs your head, your mind, and then there's a spirit that governs you. And sometimes your higher self speaks to your guardian spirit that's on the inside of your head to control or to protect your life or to give you information. A lot of you guys, when I told y'all about my guardian angel incense, go to my website, told you about the ancestors. It is not for me. When somebody pulls your angel, all they're doing is bringing in your spirit that you came to this earth with. Now, depending on their skill set, they may be able to tell you things about that guardian. But when you leave there, when I do a reading from you, I'm only reading your energy, and whatever information I get comes from your spirit or your ancestors or whatever spirit decides to talk to me during our session, okay? But it's your spirit. Don't lose that. What's up, my cousin Latadra? Please, sir and ma'am. All right. I'm not with it today, so we're going to, since you think my religion is strange, the Bible said, think it not strange of the fiery tribe, which is to try you as though some strange thing has happened to you. So we're going to make sure that you don't have to worry about that. So, all right, we got you blocked. Okay. What's up there, Danielle? When it comes to universal truth, universal understanding, anything other than what Master done taught most of these people is strange to them. I get it. People be asking me, am I Muslim because I got a white hat on? I guess if I put a cowboy hat on, they ask me if I'm cowboy, and do I ride a horse? You know, we so caught up in outward exterior till we miss the message, okay? But I want you to understand how the communication goes on and why it would be important when it comes down to your guardian angel. When you're burning your incense, you're giving ashe to a higher spirit above your head. Okay? It is so very, very important that you stop just going to somebody spiritually and get an understanding of your own spirit, your own ancestors, and your own guardian. So when you're communicating with somebody, you don't go in there with all this doubt or all this need to be convinced. Let me tell y'all something why y'all get a lot of drama when it comes to misas and seances or any type of spiritual party you go to. If you're not looking for the drama, then people won't have to perform. I'm going to say that again. The reason why we get drama in the church, because you go to church to be entertained, so they have to bring on the drama. You're really not going there to get healed, set free, and delivered. See, when your mind is in alignment with your resolution and your destiny, then wherever you go, because energy is everywhere, you're going to always get what you need because you're in alignment with your own guardian. You're in alignment with your own ancestors. So whatever energy that is resonance to that particular spirit that you have, you're going to always get something out of there. But the truth, sir and ma'am, it is, if you stop going to tatas, mumbos, hookah, this is why these people bring y'all so much drama, because outside of drama, you don't think nothing's happening. If I tell you it's going to be all right, and you don't understand that the ashe that's in me is, and the spirits that are with me are telling me that, and that they're going to perform that word to make it all right for you. But you don't understand that because you think I'm simply talking because that's all you do. Spend time educating self. If you are an Aquarius, if you are Capricorn, if you are Leo, if you are Scorpio, Virgo, Earth sign, what? All this stuff matters because your guardians come from different spaces. We all do not have the same type of guardians. Okay? We don't have it. They come from the same source, but they have different abilities because we got different things that we do. Okay? We got to get that down. Then we got, I wrote down here to make fun of it, the little angel, the soul in your head. Sir and ma'am, let me say it like this. Your spirituality is just as sacred as your PIN number, your social security number, your medical records, your bank account. If you would not entrust that person with that kind of information naturally, your spiritual makeup is more important than anything. I get that you want to learn. Deborah, whoever sent the cash out, hold on. Y'all, Mario, I get y'all want me to do the read. Hold on. LaTadra first. LaTadra. Taurus. And then Deborah. Deborah has to post her zodiac sign. Let me tell y'all something. If you are really trying to grow and you want to be spiritual and not out here trying to start a spiritual business, because a lot of this, the lot of reasons why people are getting confused about what they should be hearing is because it's too many people trying to be chiefs in this thing. It's too many people. Oh, Gemini, there you go, sweetheart. Thank you. It is too many people trying to not work a physical job. What's up, Natasha Foster? And therefore, they're putting aside the due diligence that's necessary for development. I've been doing this since I was a child. I have dealt with all different types of scenarios, situations, and I still run across some stuff. But a lot of the basics are repetition. A lot of the situations, yes, I do readings. A lot of the things that I do out here, and I do different types of divination. Listen, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this again. I never got into some of these ATRs to initiate people into practice. That has never been my goal. God, children, that's never been my goal. I'm trying to develop. And a part of my assignment is to teach people. And a part of my assignment is to work signs, wonders, and miracles. A part of my assignment is to restore order to spirituality and the chosen. Okay? But I do realize that there are people out here that they may be sincere but misinformed. It's still a difference. I told Mother Susan, the mother of our church, you can have good intention and still be wrong. Just because you got good intention when it comes to spirituality, if this is not something you were called and chosen to do, then you should be out here taking on certain obligations that you're not ready for. It's just like if you are struggling with a 1-bedroom apartment, why are you praying to God or Goddess or your ancestors for a mansion? Why do you want a 6-bedroom house? If you are literally struggling, this is not something has nothing to do with anybody else. You know yourself. You're not in a place to deal with a 1-bedroom apartment. And now, because you hear the word magic or spirals or spirituality or conjure, all of a sudden now you're asking of these unimaginable things where you are not even muscled up to handle these things. You're not even emotionally mature to deal with the opposition that comes along with a mansion. Why do you... Like, this is why I love the fact that Capricorn sits in my spirituality, my house of spirituality, because it teaches me to have a sober, practical way of manifesting. Being realistic to myself. I don't need somebody to tell me what's going on in my life when I'm being honest myself. You can be chosen. Wait a minute. You can be chosen. You still have to wait for your time and to go for it. Exactly. That's my eldest son. He know a lot of this stuff because I've been teaching him. But my motive, that since I've been on social media, to be honest with y'all, I have really been so upset with a lot of these other people that are out front in these spiritual practices. And I tell you that, honestly, it's garbage. It is straight garbage. It is no different than what we do in the church, throwing out programs and conferences and all these different things, and it's all ceremonial. But at the end of the day, you came here for magic. When you came for spiritual help, you came for spirit. Spirit, whether it's spirit in Obia, spirit in hoodoo, spirit in voodoo, whether it's spirit in Palo Miambe, whether it's spirit in Conjure Kabbalah, you came to me for spiritual help. And so therefore, it is supposed to be a spiritual manifestation and spiritual relationship. People out here pimping people out here, like, it's crazy. And the lack of personal development that many of these people have is dumbfounding. And a lot of y'all don't know because it sound good. But, oh, okay. But it is when you get you some insight, and I realize that some of you like, oh, look at my situation. I don't care how much you are in a situation. In all you're getting, get understanding. If you are rushing through the process, then how can you repeat the steps? I'm going to say this again. If you are rushing through the process, it's a blur. How can you go back over and review a situation or revisit a situation when you were completely driven about getting the man, getting the woman, getting the job, getting the position, and you never got a clear understanding of what goes on? When you are getting your guardian angel pulled, you need to understand its purpose, and I'm going to explain it to you. Daniel, the 10th chapter. And I know they don't like it, but it's the truth. It's true. And you know what? It ain't all their fault. It's y'all will not sit down and at least to say, you know, if I'm going to get help in hoodoo, I'm going to have a general understanding. If I'm going to get help in Kabbalah, I'm going to have a general understanding. If I'm going to go to Yale, I'm going to have a general understanding of what Yale has to offer. If I'm going to go to a certain mechanic, I'm going to have a general understanding of how they run business. Some of this responsibility is not on the practitioner. It is it's your soul. It is your angel. You are opening yourself to giving somebody access to your angels, to your ancestors, and all you want is you just opening yourself, and you're not realizing that I need to trust this person, because if this person doesn't mean me well, I gave them access to an aspect of myself that they can damage me. I know that's my problem. Rushing. I have no patience. That's Gemini though. The opposite of Gemini is Sagittarius, so I know what you're going through, honey. Listen. But for your benefit and for your growth and well-being, I'm telling you why you want to take your time. And that's why you actually find you somebody you can trust where they can do the work. So you don't waste time, money, or energy. And you can still learn. Okay? Daniel 10th chapter verse 21. Listen to this, y'all. But I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth. And there is none that holdeth with me in these things but Michael, your prince. I want to stipulate your prince. It is your guardian, not my guardian. My son is my son, but he has his own guardian spirit. It's not my spirit. It is his spirit. And he's my biological child. And I don't understand why y'all are not trying to get an understanding of how to practice spirituality. And so when I'm doing readings, I'm talking to your spirits, and you want me to snap, when I got to make sure that your ancestors okay with this. I got to make sure that if I do this, that your guardian don't have a problem with this. It is not that simple. You want a home-cooked meal done in 15 minutes. You're being unrealistic. Especially if you want somebody to have your best interest at heart. But if you just out here to get what you're trying to get, you don't care if this going to cause you to go out of alignment. You don't care if this causes set your generations off for the next 2 or 3 generations. You don't care, because all you want what you want. Instead of getting somewhere where somebody can teach you about what spiritual life is really about. And then you can go in there with an educated and sober way of looking at spirituality. You don't want to spend the rest of your ashe out here running down spiritual rabbit hole. When your guardian angel is pulled, that is your divine spirit. It is your prince. Whether that prince is, as my case, Medifun Oshun, Medifun Oya, in my particular case, there are certain guardians, even in Palo, even in Voodoo. I ain't gonna tell y'all my other guardians because ain't none of y'all business. And that's another thing. Why are you divulging certain information that people can get a general idea how to address you or to oppose you? Everybody know that Michael is your guardian angel. I'm just using that as an example. Why do perfect strangers You just walk up and divulge this type of personal information just like that. Maybe your ancestors don't want nobody to know that your granddaddy the one doing the work for you when it comes to your money. Maybe your ancestors don't want nobody to know it is your cousin spirit that is keeping the police off of you. Maybe the ancestors don't want nobody to know that it is your auntie spirit is the one that keeps giving you revelation and ideas to run the business. Maybe it is to your advantage that certain spirits do not be revealed, because once they are revealed, it is more easy for somebody to assess that spirit because they now have an idea or identity of that said spirit. Listen, there are certain spirits you better thank God that they have not revealed their name to you. You know why? Because you talk too much. I don't care if you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, Palo, Santeria. It don't matter. You talk way too much and you tell information that other people should not have. Huh? You do not get that close to me. No, I don't divulge that kind of information. I don't care if we've been together for 40 years and I'm 50. I don't care if we've been together for 57 years and I'm 50. It's not happening. It is a personal, and there are certain levels of security clearance you need to have to be getting that kind of information. I'm going to say that again. There's a certain level of spiritual security clearance that a man or woman should have to have access to that type of confidential information. I want to talk to my babies. Baby, if they don't pass the smell test, if they don't pass the clear, it's a reason. It's a reason. Your ancestors, this person right here, Your guardian angel said, But you go past because you ain't spent no time. You ain't fed them. You ain't built no relationship with them. And now you don't understand their warnings. Raskin. Is that Rakim? Yeah. Hey, sweet. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to go to this one. Daniel, the 12th chapter, verse 1. It said, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. Listen to this real good. This particular guardian spirit stands up for the children of thy people. There is a guardian spirit that follows every tribe. I'm going to say this again. There are certain spirits that walk with you because of your tribe, because of your bloodline. Energy don't lie. All this time, I don't know who you don't need to know their name. They know who you are. That's the most. When you say protect me, they coming. You ain't got to never call. They know their duty. They know their responsibility. When you say I have need of finances, that money spirit already knows to go to work. When you sick and you are not healed and you say I need to be healed, that spirit already knows that's my department and they coming through. I need y'all to get that. I need y'all to get that. Here, right in here, Daniel 12 chapter, verse 1. The guardian prince of the state that standeth up for. You have a guardian that is their responsibility to stand up for you. But you ain't feed them. You don't feed them. You don't acknowledge them. Keep asking Jesus to stand up for you. You wonder why you keep getting blitzed. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at the time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Oh, let's talk about it. A prince is a son of a monarch. I'm going to say it again. Here we got Michael being a prince, Gabriel, Raphael, the seven spirits of God. These are all extensions of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. God without beginning. This is the Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, Ishtar. The Queen of Heaven, Isis. Many names for this queen. But this divine being, this powerful force, is a part of a monarch. And you need to understand that. When I go to certain cities, I always talk to the ruling spirit of that city. Because I understand that every area of existence has a guardian. Whether you go to the cemetery, whether you go to the crossroad. See, a lot of you guys, the reason why you can't be effective, because you don't respect the guardians. These are spirits that their main duty is over a certain element, a certain cycle of life, over a certain situation, or a certain family. There are certain people you don't want to go up against because the type of guardians they have don't play. I ain't talking about what these other people saying on social media. There are going to be repercussions because their duty is to protect that individual bloodline. That's whether that person know how to do spells, that whether that person is a Christian, that whether that person even get up in the morning and say their grace. There are certain spirits that have been assigned to a bloodline, and that spirit is going to watch and govern that individual because that is a duty that they came in agreement for. Sir, everybody ain't got it like that. Some of us got to pray. Some of us got to do ebos. Some of us got to do certain rituals, and then the spirits come in. But there are other people that are chosen that those spirits do not care if they don't ever acknowledge them. They gonna step, if you mean them any wrong and they see that you mean, they coming for you. That's just real talk, y'all. Everybody don't got it like that. But there are certain people that have certain bloodlines, that certain spirits follow that bloodline. No matter what, whether that child is a male or female, whether that child gay or straight, rich or poor, that spirit is there. That's their guardian. That's the Eba Sanderediosai. It's in my blood. It's in my blood. Then we got, to help the Christians out, Prince, Isaiah 9 and 6. It says this: For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. The government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, and the Prince of Peace. He ain't the king. Stop going around as though your angel or your guardian is king. If you have not been assigned and crowned king or queen, stop walking around here as though your particular guardian is elevated above other people's guardian. I need some sober-minded people to start practicing hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo. You act like your ancestors are elevated so high that nobody ancestors can touch you. Unless there's a track record going on here, except there's a resume that somebody can acknowledge all this jaw jacking out here. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. This is why I tell people all the time, stop arguing with people that want to come into these ATR and do what they want to do. They will find out they're guardians. There are certain things that I did not have access to until I got initiated into certain things. And immediately after my initiation, things were revealed to me. Because even Jesus himself, if you believe in Yahshua, he had to be baptized by John, even though Yahshua was greater than John. So fire was baptized by water. Because John did the baptism of water and Jesus did the baptism of fire. You understand? Every element builds on another element. There's no such thing as not understanding this if you were taking classes that were up on a real spiritualist, or you were up on a real Tata or Mumble, or somebody that was practicing daily lifestyle. Let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all so caught up in, just like we believe if somebody got a church hat on, a white dress, and some white shoes, they holy. Just because I got on this white hat and this white shirt does not mean I'm holy. And neither does it mean it for you. What make you clean is your heart and your state of your mind, not your garment. I would hope that many of you guys, that your discernment goes beyond somebody adorning themselves with clothes and jewelry and certain artifacts. I hope that you do realize that if the spirit or guardian spirit is not with them, they can't work no signs. You can't heal nobody without the spirit of healing. You can't bring prosperity without a spirit that has that. You need the ashe. You need the chief. When somebody pulling your guardian, it is your guardian. Stop acting like it's there. And then what's their name? What, you know why your guardian don't tell them your name? Because they know you talk too much. And everybody will be calling on your guardian spirit because you talk too much. Everybody be calling on your grandma, your uncle, your cousin, your brother because you talk too much. Everybody be benefiting off of your bloodline because you done gave them access, a name to their spirit. That's why that the real God or goddess has no name. Because the moment you get a name, now you have something to summon or extract their essence from them. Because you know that spirit. Huh? That's why I say guardian spirits. Huh? Oh yeah, they working on me nowadays. Ooh. It's okay. I'ma still prevail. And let me tell y'all something. Do not get out here doing what Apostle Ely doing. Don't do it. Because they're going to attack. And you better be exactly. And your guardians better be on post. Or you going to get messed up. This what I'm doing is not for children. If it wasn't for my concern for the ATRs and other melanated people, there would be no reason for me to say, because I'm good. I have my stuff. But there's a lot of you guys that are out here, you don't even know what to look for. It is your guardian spirit. All you have to do is say guardian spirit. It knows its assignment. Stop treating these divine spirits as though they're so ignorant. They're not. What you're doing, you're trying to emulate what you see somebody else doing. That's why they're not coming forth for you. Because that may not be your destiny. That may not be for you to be out here cleansing people. It may not be your destiny for you out here reading people. They just give you insight concerning your life. Now you trying to take them and make them give you insight for other people's life. That ain't your call. Just because a spirit reveals something to you for you, it's not for you to tell it to everybody else. Every word I get is not for y'all. Some are just for me. I don't give y'all everything that is given to me. That would make me an ignorant master. Who is in the picture behind? Metaphone? Oh, yeah. Let me tell y'all something. If you were truly giving yourself an opportunity and you really wanted to do spiritual work, either for self or professionally, you would invest your time, energy, and money upon the people that your ancestors and your guardians trust. When I go, let me tell you something. I've been taught magic very young. I might not know. Let me tell you something. I know a good sweet potato pie when I taste one. And I ain't finna bake a sweet potato pie for nobody. But I done set up under some very good cooks. You're not gonna tell me that you can do something. I don't need to know your recipe to know whether you can cook or not. I'm the taster. I'm the consumer. I don't need to know what ancestor or spirit you work with. If I need a healing from you, I'm the receiver. I'm the consumer of your healing. All I know, you prayed for me or you did whatever, cleansed me, and I was healed. I don't need to know what spirit you contacted in order to get that done. There needs to be a certain level of accountability for anybody that wants to partake in spirituality. If you want to develop, you need to be grounded. You need to understand your ancestry. You need to know the spirits by which people are venerating. If I am up, let me say it like this. If me and your family have been enemies for generations, and you come to my son is over here on YouTube, and you come to my son for spiritual help, just using him as an example, and he called on his ancestor that's already at war with your bloodline, what you think gonna happen when he venerate us? What you think gonna happen when we see is you? All 1.5 million of us recognize that's y'all vibration. I promise you we not bringing love, peace, and happiness to your life. And I say that to many of you guys, stop going around here and creating enemies. Because sometimes you can create an enemy for a lifetime. From one generation to the next generation. Get some wisdom. Stop going out here trying to be YouTube famous and making people think you this type of conjurer, this type of mystic, this type of AJ. We're over it. This is why these people think, because most of y'all see these people, you say, if they can do it, I can do it. And they are not the standard for hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo. If they were a standard, it would not be easily achieved. I'm going to say that again. If God is going to do exceedingly, abundantly, above all you can ask or think, then what they do will not be easily achieved. Point blank period. If you're doing something and emulating something that is easy to achieve, that's why it's hard to beat Whitney Houston. That's why it's hard to beat Michael Jackson, because the heights and the depths that they have gone, it's not easily obtained. A real spiritual master of whatever craft, you're not going to be easily to obtain that ascension. In the story, you're not the Highlander. There can only be one. This is why people can't get help. Because everybody is a guru now. Everybody else understand frequency and vibration. Fine. We all got spirit. Newsflash. We all got our shape. Newsflash. We all got spirits following us. Newsflash. We all got ancestors. Newsflash. What? Huh? We all at some place of our life can run, right? Everybody, even if you're in a wheelchair, you can still move fast. We all are mobile in some form of fashion, unless you just laid up in the bed proxy. Right? But don't make none of us track stars. When you start talking about track stars and talk about the Olympics, it starts separating the boys from the men and the girls from the women. That's the same thing when it comes to these spiritual practices. These people pulling your guardian, and then if they don't like the spirit by which guards you, you ain't got enough information to know whether they're telling you the truth or telling you a lie. Most of these people have no idea. I have been told, my spiritual dad at 13, I have been told what I'm going to be doing. I told what kind of works I'm going to be doing. My mother knew what I was going to be doing before I left her house. I don't know who these people take me for, as though I'm so ignorant that I don't. That's why at first I didn't understand why I got initiated into the AT. I thought I was doing it for Minister Mario. But this light that I have need to shine bright, because if you are not going to help these people realign themselves with their guardian, realize with their own energy, their ashe, and perfect their destiny, and stop telling all these people that they're going to be godparents, and they ain't even a natural good parent. They're not even a natural good parent. They don't have enough wisdom for their own natural children. How are they going to have wisdom for something spiritual? Huh? They don't have stability for their natural life. How are they going to have stability for their spiritual life? They're the same person. If they don't care what's going on in their natural life, why would they care what's going on in their spiritual life? If you cannot produce for me in the natural, how are you going to produce for me in the spirit? If you will let your dream fall to the ground, what you care about mine? Oh, Apostle Eli, I got my guardian angel pulled. How did it make your life? Your guardian angel been there the whole time. Some of y'all act like y'all ancestors just showed up because you got a reading. I'm going to say that again, because I believe it's warranted. Some of y'all get a reading and you act like your guardian spirit just showed up, when it been there from the time you got to this earth. Some of y'all acting, Keish, instant burn of your child. All right, baby, I got you. I really need y'all to understand that. Why is it when you get a reading, you act like your ancestors just showed up? You act like your guardian spirit just said, oh, I'm on duty. Oh, now they see me. Now they know that I'm here. Oh, when you were doing all that tomfoolery and some way, somehow you were getting out of, that was them. You just didn't know it was them. It was your lack of understanding of what was going on. But they didn't just show up yesterday. They've been there the whole time. That's why they call ancestors. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it real slow. That's why they're called ancestors, and that's why it's called guardian spirit. And when it's our job to be skilled enough, Keith sent a cash out for a reading for Taisha. Okay. All right, there's Scorpio. Taisha. What Taisha's this is why I know that people that claim to be in Orishas and Loa, when you are not really into something, you don't support. Like my son, my eldest son is Tom Brady Bonanzas, right? He loved himself some Tom Brady. It is what it is. I don't think he love him more than me, but some days he make me worry. But when you understand, Aquarius, got you. When you understand that you are investing in a particular law or a particular practice or a particular cause that you are beloved of, listen. If I could go to the cemetery of Whitney Houston and raise her from the dead and she would be with me, I would go and make that endeavor. But Whitney, if she wake up, she going to Bobby Brown, and I don't like him like that. I'm not trying to make his life a fairy tale come true. You understand? My point is this, y'all. Some of this stuff is common sense. Aries from Boston, got you. Rakeem is Aries, right? Got you. So I got Latondra, Taurus. I got Deborah, Gemini. I got Rakeem, Aries. I got then Keisha. And then Taisha, I got for Aquarius. And Keisha wanted a incense burn. I'm just sitting around here. I don't put it out that Minister Mario getting crowned on Chelsea. And all these people, Santeros and all these people that love the African tradition and African this and African that. Africa. And I'm watching the lack of. If it's about the religion, listen, you know how many Girl Scout cookies I done bought that I don't eat? You know how many donations I give to stuff that I don't personally benefit from? How many tickets I done bought that I never went? Because if I believe in something, I'm going to invest in it. If I believe that something is going to benefit the overall, I'm going to be a part of it. But if you are so selective about who you and what you do, then just be honest. It's not about the tradition. It's about you. And that's fine, because you're grown. You do what you want with your time, your energy, and your resources. Always remember, at the end of the day, I am truly a Sagittarius. I take freedom over everything. You are free, sir, a man, to do what you will. But at the end of the day, you are not convincing me. Because if you had it for me like that, you would make certain sacrifices. You would make certain moves in your life. That's why I look, when I tell Minister Mario, there are certain people that on my that support my my website and support what I do. I'm gonna always do stuff for them. Because these are the people that they put their money where their mouth. They put their time. These are the people that show up on my live no matter what time I come on. Huh? If I come on 3 times, they're going to be there. If I come on early, they're going to be there. They say, Pastor, I missed, I'll be back. I got classes out there, they done been a part of. Those are the people that you attend to because they really into what you doing. All that other stuff, y'all, those are sideshows. And if you know what a Sagittarius is, I don't have time for all that lying. Once you lie to me once, I tune you out. Ask my exes. They have to repeat stuff over and over to me. Because I don't tune you. You can't. I'm a Sagittarius. If I ain't going to lie to me, I'm not going to let you lie to me. And some of y'all don't call it lying. You just said that you didn't tell the whole truth. Or you just said that you forgot you said this when you really said that. You call it whatever you want to. It's called lie. When I was a kid, we weren't allowed to call our parents a liar. So we say fib. So you fibbing your ass off. And I don't know. I want y'all to know from Apostle Eli's perspective, I've been raised. I've been educated. I ain't here to try to build no I ain't trying to do what y'all trying to do. I'm trying to work magic. That's what I'm here to do. Help people. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get these readings out of the way. I got Latadra, Taurus. I want to make sure I got everybody. So if I start, they said I'm a Sagittarius. I hate that. Yeah, listen, I be so far. They be lying to me on planet Earth, and my mind be sitting over there on Pluto. I be at the furthest planet out in this constellation. I be almost in another constellation. I'd be just that tuned out. You cannot lie to a Sagittarius. If you think, and I'm a seer and a reader, and if I read, and I ain't finna, I can't do it. And Chastity, I got your tiger eye bracelet done. Take it to church. All right. So we got Latadra, my Taurus. We got Deborah, my Gemini. We got Rakeem, my Aries. I got and Taisha, Aquarius. Just understand, like, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna solve a lot of y'all problems when it come down to these readers, and you can't put it on the readers. It's called supply and demand. If you wasn't demanding a lie, you would not be supplied one. Because when you hear the truth, you run from it. That's real talk. Liars exist because there's a demand for them. That's why they say choose life, choose death. Choose what? Blessing or curse. It's a choice. I guarantee if you think there's a bunch of lying readers out there, you've been lying. And therefore, liars attract liars. Energy out, energy in. You want somebody to make you rich overnight, and you know you won't get up and go to work, and even if you got the business or the man there tomorrow, you weren't gonna put the work in. That's you lying to yourself. Not them lying to you. You lying to yourself. Latadra, let me know that you listening, hon, and I'm gonna start your reading. I was taught coming up, I'm a 70s baby. I'm a 70s baby. All excuses ain't nothing but lies. We can always find a reason why somebody lying, but if your ear wasn't looking for a lie, you cannot be lied to when you grown. Because you got a choice in the matter. You always have the right to make the adjustment. That's what being grown is all about. And you still could be Tata, Mambo, Hugon, Bokor, Christian, Pastor, Apostle, T, whatever your belief is. Ajay Witch. Let me tell y'all something. For all of y'all that in Christianity, people have did more evil in the name of Christianity than any other said religion put together. So when y'all hear Christians out here talking about evil spirits and evil this and demonic that, it's only a reflection of themselves. Remember, United States was started in the season of Cancer. It's all about reflection, water element. Latadra, I'm waiting on. Kiara, where's your mom? Oh, cuz mama here. Okay, here we go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bringing to light of my eyes concerning Latadra, the Taurus, Latadra, the Taurus, Latadra, Esa. Look him on my back. Latadra, the Taurus, Latadra, that which is in the dark, bringing to the light of my eyes concerning Latadra, the Taurus. Oh, that's good. She's actually floating in front of me. All right, now, cuz. Esando Rabasa. All right. What is it that this Taurus needs to focus on? All right. We got our first read coming for Taurus. I'm gonna Minister Mom, I'm gonna need you to order me some more cards. I don't work these. All right, the first card, Latadra, comes up in shadow, jealousy. It says, Chet He Va. It says, I ascend into the upper world to diminish the forces of darkness caused by my envy stares and envy thought and jealous stare. By taking responsibility of my thoughts, actions, I lessen the pain and suffering in the world. Your shadow card comes up, focus on diminishing any type of negative thinking. This card is also talking about, it talks about ascending. Your spirit literally is like floating in front of me. So this is letting me know that out of body, the gift of, I do it myself, but you have the ability to travel outside of your body, which you need to have certain protections on you, because once you're out into the spirit realm, you can attract other spirits if you're thinking negative. This is why doing your head cleansing, this is why educating yourself when it comes to knowledge, things that you want a certain outcome, you cannot be negative, because then you will attract those type of spirits. This card is talking about taking responsibility for your thoughts and your action. This is shadow. So this would be Psalm 24. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Earth element. Lament your middle card. Forget thyself is your middle card. It says Lamed Hey Chet. It says I transcend my limits of my. Look at these cards. You know why I like this? You know why I like this card? Because it's showing her spirituality waking up. But listen to this. It says, I now transcend the limits of my own being. I cling to the tree of life. This is Kabbalah. Happiness finds me now that my ego is out of the spotlight. I can get out of my own way, letting go of all stubbornness. If y'all don't know what a Taurus is, fixed sign Earth, this card right here is saying the goal right now is to get out of your own way. Your spirit, the spirits are at work in your behalf, and this card is saying not allowing ego or your own stubbornness about how you want things done to get in the way, because it says happiness finds you. That means you're not going to have to search for this. It is going to find you. That is a good thing. But it also says you have to transcend your limits. This means that there are going to be certain things going on right now out of your control, but they're in control because Spirit got it. And look at your outcome card. Speak your mind. On the outcome card, it says Nun Tav Hey. It said, when I need to tell the truth, this name gives me the courage to open my heart before I open my mouth. And when I need to hear the truth, it gives me the strength to open my ears and close my mouth. Know when to hold them and know when to fold them. This going in 2023 is going to be essential for how, if you practice, be slow to speak, swift to hear, and knowing what the right things to say and regarding the right situation, it is going to cause your situation to move a lot swifter and smoother in your behalf. This card right here is saying you need the strength to be able to open your ears when it's necessary for you to hear the truth, and then close your mouth. But then it says there will come a time where you're going to have to be able to open your mouth, but coming from your heart, not coming from vengeance. This is my bloodline, so I can talk to her like this. Because we're very vindictive people in my family. We believe in get back. It's in our soul. It's in our soul. But this particular card that's falling, it's saying that because the spirits are taking care of things for you, that it needs to have the courage to open up your heart, especially when it talks about your happiness. Your happiness has a lot to do with what's going on in your heart. And so therefore you got to make sure that you are in a place where you can receive what you have been petitioning for, because it's coming through and you're going to need wisdom. You're going to need wisdom. Blessings, beloved. Yes. 40. Oh, they talking to somebody else. Okay. All right. Deborah, Gemini. Where's my Deborah the Gemini? If some of y'all knew, I'm gonna say this. Some of y'all feel that if you could see in the spirit, that it will make you be more at ease, and that's just not the truth. A lot of y'all think that the more you know, the more at ease you gonna be. No, if you want to be at ease through your process, it's about trust and relationship. All right, there. I got you, sweetheart. We ready to rumble? What name we got here? Deborah. All right. Deborah the Gemini. Hold on just one moment. I be trying to give y'all some wisdom so y'all can stop messing yourself up. Don't waste no more ashay lying to yourself about you. I already know I'm a fire sign. I like stuff done yesterday. And sometime the day before yesterday. But everything don't work like that. But I ain't gonna lie about that's what I want. But I know that ain't what I'm getting all the time. Ooh, that tobacco ain't nothing but true. You welcome, baby. You welcome, cuzzo. And I appreciate that she trusts me like that. Even family got to trust you. All right, here we go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Deborah, the Gemini. Deborah. Deborah the Gemini. Deborah the Gemini. Deborah the Gemini. What is it that this Gemini needs to focus? Woo. What is it that this Gemini needs to focus on? Deborah the Gemini, I don't know you, you don't know me, but they're speaking about getting peace out of confusion. There's too much talking going on. And I'm not just saying that because you're a Gemini. It's too much. It's like chatter, mouth running. I don't know you. I'm just telling you, I do have some stop gossip. But it's Deborah, you need to get some peace out of confusion. So let's see what this is talking about. Your first card comes up, fearlessness in shadow for Gemini. Ain't that right? That's my Gemini from South. She said, I done it yesterday, before yesterday. Yes, sir. Ain't nothing wrong with being truthful about it, whether we get it or not, but telling the truth. Now listen to this. It said, mem non delayed. It said, what am I afraid of? With this name, the courage to conquer my fears now rise up within me. By proactively confronting my fears at seed level, I yank them out by the roots and remove them entirely from my being. Gemini, Deborah, I don't like this falling for Gemini in shadow. The reason why I did this is mean that you're allowing things to go on that it's basically saying that she needs to nip things in the bud before they get out of control. And this is saying that you're not necessarily confronting things and getting them when you see stuff going a certain type of way or things are being said that are not true. It talks about nipping stuff at the root before it even branches a leaf, before it gets any type of growth to it. It says, conquer the fear that rises within you. Being able to not be trying to get along, but this says take proactive steps or measures in order to deal with stuff before it gets out of control. And then your middle card, Gemini, it said listening to the soul. This, to me, this seems like this reading is going to be a confirmation for you, because this talks about listening to the soul. That means that the spirit, because Gemini rules messenger, the Hermes, messenger of the gods, crossroads spirit. Information is coming through. Are you listening? Are you trying to interpret the information in a way that seems more favorable for you to process it? Or you are accepting it for what it is? It says, non mem. It says, whispers of my soul and divine counsel are the light of the light are heard loud and clear. I know what I have to do, and I am willing and prepared to do what it takes to get it done. This card right here is saying that basically you know what to do, you know what's going on. I would do Psalm 27 to bring in to utilize for the light, but I also would do Psalm 91, Gemini, because this says things are heard loud and clear. Okay, LaShawn. And then your outcome card, Gemini. Look at that. Thoughts into action. That means it's up in the head. You need to put in that. It said actions speak louder than words. This card right here, your outcome card, which I like this falling in the your outcome card, and I'm gonna tell you why. It says Mem Bet Hey. It said, I now reunite the upper and lower worlds through the power of this name. By bringing these two realms together, I find courage and commitment to accomplish my goals and achieve my dreams. This year is about you achieving goals and dreams regarding and beneficial to you. It also says, my thoughts become actualized and my best ideas are transformed into action. Not only do you got the plan, you're going to also have the strategy by which, and then the resources to bring that thing in. It says my ideas are transformed into action and then into concrete results. In other words, there are going to be some materialization of some of these dreams, aspirations that you have in 2023. This is the year for that. But the combination, what the scripture says, these things come out by fasting and prayer. There's two virtues that you need to be operating with continuously to keep you from being distracted is courage and commitment. Courage and commitment. Yes, my house. All right. No problem, so. All right, where is my Rakim? My I am God nation. Where is my Rakim? Aries. After Aries, it's going to be Taisha, Aquarius. Somebody else said they sent a reading. I got Minister Mario pick it up. Where's Rakim? Just let me know you listening before I start. Is that Hal Seer? Much love. I think I pronounced it right. Y'all know I'm African American. I would tear it up. Is that you, Taurus? I'm waiting on Rakim. I co-signed that statement. No, that's for LaShawn. Okay, got it. And if you guys want me to burn incense for you guys in my Ogun pot, I do have Peace Incense, Better Business, High John, Oil of Gladness, Triple Threat. Thank you, Miss Whitney. Whitney! That's my 79. I've been trying to get her to go 69, but she won't do it. She's a Sagittarius. Healing, love, road opener, mental clarity, blockbuster, money, guardian, ancestor, reversal, protection, stop gossip, and court incense. Yeah, she won't let me or my spirits convince her. I don't care how powerful you is, not for a Sagittarius. Hey, how you doing, love? Ashe, what's up there? My Gemini from Chicago. Where is Rakim? I know he ain't out there. Hit that tab screen. I know Rakim ain't trying to get him something in the middle of the reading. All right. He'll come back. I'll go back to him. Taisha, Aquarius, let me know you're listening and I'll do your reading. All right. You say you awesome. All right there, Cheesecake Factory. And how many know if you actually deal with a Sagittarius or they got strong Sagittarian placement, that it's not that we say anything out of our mouth, we just know. Taisha's listening. Okay, Taisha the Aquarius. Okay, gotcha. Hear these words which I speak as I call to be that which is in the dark, bring to light of my eyes concerning Taisha the Aquarius. Taisha the Aquarius. Taisha the Esa Rabashe. Taisha the Aquarius. That which is in the dark brain. Taisha, one of the things that are coming through for you, darling, they want you to not make mountains out of molehills. Don't overcomplicate things because it's going to stress you. It's all about perception. Esa! Woo! Felt that. Woo! Woo! That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning this Aquarius. I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of ancestors doing prayer for you. Esa! There's spirits that on your ancestors. Esa! That are interceding in your behalf. And you worry more than you ought to be worrying. Esa! I don't know what's going on, but they're basically telling me, they say, tell her, we told her that it's going to work out. They told her she's going to get it. And you just keep going on and on and on. I don't know what's going on, but they are like, we told her. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Whatever this is going on. Ebasa. There's a lot of ancestor veneration going on around you. Your ancestor is like in here. All right. Nun mem. It said the whispers of my soul and divine counsel of the light are heard loud and clear. I know what I have to do, and I am willing and prepared to do what it takes to get it done. For this to come up in Aquarius, for an Aquarius in shadow, that means it's just a lack of patience. Just a lack of patience. Because it says loud and clear. There is no misunderstanding. It is this, whatever is being said is like, they got it. It's going to happen. Then your middle card, Aquarius, is coming up. Thoughts into actions. It says Mem Bet Hey. It said, I now reunite the upper and lower world through the power of this name. I achieve my dreams. Do you see it showing up in your behalf? It says also that my thoughts become actualized and my best ideas are transformed into action and then into concrete results. This is just a level of comfort that you have to have and not making mountains out of mud. It is going to happen. It's going to happen in due time. And do not put a rush on. I feel my Stephanie Mills anointing. Don't put a rush on me. It's about commitment and endurance. But it will come to pass. And then look at your outcome card. Eliminating negative thoughts. It is a head thing that is keeping you feeling like things are not moving. That's not true. Things are moving, and they're moving in the direction they need to be moving. Because this says, Ayin Lamed Mem. It says, I am now switching off the negative, destructive thoughts that emanate from my ego. In the space I open, a gentle radiance of spiritual light appears. Now let me explain this. By you having this Aquarian energy, it is the observer. But it is also, Aquarius energy will have you looking into the future, which will stress out your present life. I'm going to say it again. If you don't have balance with that energy or ground that energy, it will have you thinking about what's going on tomorrow, and tomorrow ain't got here. Tomorrow will take care of itself, just like today will take care of itself. You have to get back into your present body and your present mind and handle the situations, and don't stress out about tomorrow. You don't have any control of tomorrow because you're not in tomorrow yet. Okay? That's just some wisdom for you, baby. LaShawn, Taurus. Where is my Taurus? This better not be LaShawn Pace. I'm tripping. Yes, appreciate it. Guys, don't forget to join my YouTube family and my Patreon. I got some new people that joined my Patreon family the other day. And welcome to the world of Apostle Ely. Huh? You quite welcome, darling. I be telling the truth though, y'all. I'm not. LaShawn Pace said that man went with that other woman and took her money. She wanted to kill somebody. She couldn't hardly sing. She could sing, I have been changed. She was, no, I don't want the chain. I won't. She want the chain gang. All right, LaShawn next. Love seeing you on. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad. I enjoy you guys too. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I love that the fact that many of you guys just accept my energy, accept me for being who I am, and also to support the things that I do here. And I try to be as authentic and as real without disrespecting and tell people how to live their life. That's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I do try to give out information so grown men and women, gay, straight, bi, rich or poor, can make decisions for their life and make them healthy and sound. You know, and I got products that if you want to practice what I do, and you want me to get do work for you, and some of you guys that have not got an opportunity to for me to do graveyard work for you, you need to get hooked up and ask me what you need to send for me to do graveyard work for you. I work with the dead. I am truly a necromancer in all of these ATRs. LaShawn, here we go. If you want more knowledge, get a consultation. If you want more teaching, I have classes for that. I got you. However I'm a super spiritual Walmart. However you want it, huh? I have the orgy anointing. I'm the fruit cocktail, whatever, whomever. I don't know if everybody can take me the way I carry on, but hey, I do serve quite a minute. Can you speak on the benefits? I was telling my sister about the benefits of graveyard work is this. When I go to the cemetery, I don't work with one spirit. I work with the spirit of the cemetery. I have a particular cemetery that I go to that it has a lot of masons. It has a lot of conjurers in it. It has a lot of judges, lawyers. And so therefore, I do, people that are on that list, I ask those spirits to attend to those people and their ancestors. And normally what happens is that if there are certain things going on with your ancestors, or you may need some extra spiritual help in certain aspects, those spirits, if there's a cleansing that needs to take place, those spirits will take care. If there's a reversal that needs to take place, and for a donation of $1,000, because I travel from one location to the next, that I do conjure every time I go to the cemetery, I mention the names of those individuals, so you will have somebody on my level speaking to spirits of those type of cemeteries and that type of conjure, mentioning your name and to move for you in situations. And a lot of people that have gotten that work done see a lot of movement. You know, one thing about the dead, they will tell on you, and they will. I know a lot of stuff through spirits in the cemetery talking to me and sharing, and I cleanse people through the cemetery, but I do a lot of work, and that don't take care of everything, but it is a strong form of protection until you get ready for heavier things. All right, LaShawn, hear these words which I speak. If you never have had graveyard work done, you really don't know. You don't know what you're missing. Okay, I'm gonna say it to you like this: you can't miss what you never had. So it's hard to explain to you what it has to offer and benefit when you never had it done and done correctly. So only the people that have had this work done for them, or work with a necromancer, understands the benefit of somebody able to summon spirits and conjure spirits of the cemetery, not just one cemetery. And the reason why it's costed, because I have to keep myself cleansed, because I am dealing with the dead, of course. Love them, but they still dead. And I'm still among the living. Okay? Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning LaShawn the Taurus. LaShawn the Taurus. Soon I mean, see, when you call somebody's name, this is what I say, energy don't lie. Soon as I call LaShawn's name and call Tara, there's an energy that went right up my head, which means that there's a lot of pressure mentally on this. This is not coming so much from an emotional point, but there's pressures on LaShawn about pondering over things, trying to figure out stuff. That is real. It came right up my neck. And this is when you're energetically connected. You can feel the energy of what's going on in people's life. That which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning this Taurus, LaShawn the Taurus. Esa! Ebo so rebande de Diosaya. And LaShawn is in need of some protection herself. Esa! Robokosaya. Rabase de Diosa. Because my spirits are shielding me. So let's find out what's going on with LaShawn the Taurus. Ugh. These cards. It's all right. Let's better late than never. I still love you, Cassandra. That's my Capricorn. They be all about on time. But she good to me. I appreciate y'all. Now, LaShawn, your shadow card comes up. I think LaShawn is over here. Finish what you start. Taurus. It says Lamed Kaf Bet. It said, I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. I don't know what your particular path is, but the energy that I am is coming out really strong is that it says the term like watch as well as pray. There's things that have been started that needs to have a conclusion to, especially of a spiritual nature. And it talks about tasks, which are responsibilities, and goals, which represent your aims. And this is coming up in shadow for Taurus. So this is something that I would still do some blockbuster work and some mental clarity. Blockbuster is removing obstacles that is hindering the progression or the pace of what you're trying to accomplish. But mental clarity is not only for the light the way for you, but also to see who ain't really assisting and helping you. You know what I'm saying? This reminds what it's showing to me. It reminds me of the person that's act like they helping you carry the couch or helping you carry the table, and you done carried the table or the couch before, but they really not putting it in. You already know based off of that they really not carrying their load, but they trying to pretend that they carrying their load. That's what this is talking to me about. And then esa, woo, nandere osha. This your outcome card. Wait a minute. Did I do that? Lamed Chet. No, okay. Your middle card comes up. Taurus is forget thyself. It says Lamed Chet. Lamed Hey Chet. It says I now transcend my own limits and I cling to the tree of life. This reminds me of LaShawn is the part where, because I feel like it's too much stress here, and it's like lead me to the rock that is higher than I. This is when you have to go outside of self and you have to deal with your higher self, your spirit. You know, I'm just telling you what's coming to me because my guardian angel instinct can help this aspect, and you would definitely have to work really hard with Psalm 27 because this is, it talks about happiness finds me now that my ego is out of the spotlight. I can now get out of my own way, letting go of stubbornness. I'm going to say this. I don't know what. Because the thing that are coming to me is, if you're going to ask God to handle something, then let God handle it. And you cannot get upset with how God handles the situation. When I say God, spirit, ancestor, okay? There are certain things that are trying. Once you have given permission for spirit to handle the situation, then feed them, give them the energy. It's like hiring a lawn man to do your lawn, and then you turn around and get out there and try to cut your own lawn. What was the point? You're going to petition spirit to handle something, then just give them the offering. A lawn man or woman out there cutting the lawn, hey, you want something to drink? Feed them ancestor incense, or feed them that guardian angel incense, libation. And then it says, letting go of all stubbornness. Y'all know that's Taurus. So you're getting in the way of your own petition. And you got to move out the way and let the spirit come in and go in and handle. Now, this is your outcome card, which is self-esteem. And this card says, hey, hey, hey. It said, with divine energy of Esa. Woo, LaShawn. Jesus. It says, with divine energy of this sequence of letters, I am connected to the power of the ancient high priest of the temple to heal all areas of my life. Listen at this, Taurus. This is about getting your life together. It says health problems, financial problems, and relationship conflicts. And this is what I have an instant Anna candle on my website called Triple Threat. This is an area. It's 3 areas of your life that is that you're going to be dealing with and trying to resolve this year. Doing better by your health, finances, becoming a better steward, and stop giving out your resources to people that are not giving and reciprocating back. I don't care. Okay, y'all grown. I take that back. Scratch the word stop. It's not wise in this season of your life to be giving your ashe, your chi, your resources to people that will not reciprocate back to you, because the blessings that are in store for you this year will be with people that give back into you. Okay? And then it says relationship conflict. Getting a better wisdom of how to resolve conflicts when it comes to that. So that's what your cards are showing really strong in there. But it's from a spiritual basis that this has to be resolved. All right? I'm upset. A client paid for her order. Wait a minute. A client paid for her order. Me not knowing about other funds, I spent the majority on the order and I want to always bless you to help you tremendously. Oh my God. Okay, Cheesecake Factory. I'm kind of like... So, let me tell y'all something. Hello. Hey, what's up, New Jersey? I got a package that's supposed to be... I'm a UPS driver. I got a package that's supposed to be coming out of New Jersey, and they playing around. And that's why I'm going to tell y'all something. When I tell you I'm a child of Oya, I'm talking about forces of nature, okay? And one thing you don't want to do with me is play with my love, my people, my research, my cockroach, my lizard. I got some those dragon lizards that be out there. Don't even play with them. Do not play with the ants in my yard. If God gave it to me, don't play with it. It is not going to turn out well. I'm going to get what I done paid for. And even if I get a refund, you still going to get dealt with, because you should. That's not proper business. I don't play with people. If you let people play with you, they're going to disrespect your anointing, your skill, your ability in your profession. All right, Minister Mario, is that everybody? Not the insects or the reptile. Natasha, I'm serious. I'm about that. I'm about that life. I am about that life. God gave me that. God gave me them reptiles. God gave me them insects. Because, hey, I was doing a ceremony out there with my anthill. It was against somebody, but that's beside the point. But I'm working with it. I'll never know when I need that. You out there messing with my stuff. I'm trying to tell y'all, when you quite welcome, love. I appreciate you too. And let me tell y'all something. I don't think it's very easy to get out on this social media platform and get readings and stuff in the open. With my consultations, they're more private. And I really appreciate y'all trusting me to do these readings in the open. I would never put your business out there in a way that people could just literally know. But the individual always knows what is being said to them and why it's being said. But I appreciate that. And if you have not gotten an opportunity to join my YouTube page, hit those like button, join my TikTok family, and join my classes so you can educate yourself. So when you getting work done, you have more clarity. Huh? I'm going to say this in my closing. I'm waiting on Minister Mario to let me know. I'm going to say this. The more you build relationship, and I know some of y'all say, oh my God, he always talking about relationship. It's the truth. You worry because you don't know how to trust. And you don't know how to trust because you don't. If I gave you no reason to distrust me, then your feelings of distrust are invalid. And you have to figure out where is it why you are distrusting somebody that gave you no reason to distrust them. That's why I don't sell dreams. I have them, I interpret them, but I don't sell them. And I work hard for my clientele base. Just like I work hard for myself or my children or anybody else I love, because I love what I do, I work hard for you. But there's a point where you yourself have to stop going around looking for the shoe to drop. You yourself got to stop saying, okay, I got my guardian angels, I'm feeding, I trust my guardian. You don't have to know their name. You don't have to know Aaron said. You got to trust your spiritualists and the team that God you were birthed with. And know everybody ain't a chief. Stop that. Everybody is not a chief. Okay? And to each and every one of you guys, I'm going to be doing a special working today for all of you guys that have been sending in for Minister Mario's crowning. We are, I think we are at 6,000. I don't know if we at 6,000 yet, but I think we are almost at $6,000 in a very short period of time when we started asking for support from my platform and from my church family. And I want to say from my heart, I appreciate that. This is not for me. This is for him. And I know how to celebrate these ATRs. And my belief system right now is to be a first partaker. And charity begins at home. So I help what's at home, and then it spreads what abroad. So I am doing things in proper perspective, and I hope that many of you guys that have contributed and continue to contribute to him getting what he needs from spiritually, that you know that I really appreciate and I love you, and I am going to be a blessing to many of you guys in this for doing this, especially on the behalf of Apostle Eden. Okay? And some of y'all just outright love Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, just for who he is. But some of you guys have done it just because I asked you to do it. And I want to thank you as well for that support. You are so welcome. Cheerful giver. Oh, thank you so much. And let me tell you, no matter how small or how great it is, thank you for all the knowledge. You quite welcome. I hope y'all utilize, because y'all know I don't call it knowledge until you use it. I hope y'all are taking advantage of this knowledge that I'm giving out. And once I go and do my classes, they're going to understand why I've been teaching like I'm teaching. Because I'm giving y'all some stuff that these people are not going to give y'all. And I don't do what I do. And what I mean by that, don't be out here teaching and reiterating and regurgitating my information, because you got to have proper perspective. And proper protection, not perspective. Proper protection, because these people will send their conjure or spirits at you. Me personally, I don't care. It just makes me great. I'm going to win and prevail anyway. But I really want y'all guys to understand that my hopes is that we become better conjurers or better tatas, mambos, hugans, apostles, whatever your particular religion and tradition. If you need help, baby, all you got to do is go get a cash, go to my website and get a consultation, and we can start that process. You don't have to need anything when there's a supply. If you're on my platform, there's no such thing as need. Not when I got a supply. No, no ma'am. No sir. All right? Much love to each and every one of y'all guys. My website is right on my bio. When I click off, all you got to do is click on my name and go to my website. Everything is right there. I made it very accessible. My platform and is so accessible. Just like when I was out there whole hopping, I was very accessible. My spiritual practice, I do the same thing. I still got whole tendencies, but I use it in a spiritual nature. It's accessible. Go get with it. All right, much love to y'all. What's up, Boss Braids? My friend over there. Did I miss the incense for me? No, I did not miss the. You did not miss the incense for you, and because you are my baby Scorpio, I am going to burn Guardian for my quiche, and I am going to burn money in my pot for quiche, and I am going. Where is that incense? Peace. I know she didn't pay for all this, but I'm gonna do this for her. I know what this is gonna do for her. The benefit is better. It's great. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm good. She's I love say that money instant. Listen. y'all are the reason why my stuff is selling, because of y'all testimonies. And a lot of people are buying, and I tell y'all about that gossip incense, because when y'all have the testimonies, it authenticates the working of my recipe and the work that I do. And I really appreciate it, because y'all not ashamed to let nobody know what it's doing for y'all. This is going to help my Scorpio. And that's going to move some stuff for her. She needs some things move in her life. And that's going to help her. My spirits will move. Cause let me tell y'all something. I do realize that a lot of times people don't have funds and stuff. But when you give into the ocean, it's never you're not getting. You always, because guess what? There's other people that give for their family. I have people on my lives that contribute for helping other people and stuff like that. So sometimes, if by you just supporting, when the time comes and I'm in a position or somebody blesses me that you don't even know, I do extra stuff for you, because I know at the end of the day you got good intentions. She said that money instant is the truth. Yes, sir. I'm trying to tell y'all. I've been doing this a long time. I use the same money instant. When people start throwing at my finances or on my website or my business, I use my Better Business and my money blessing instant, because it got a reversal in it and it has return to sender in there. Oh yes, I'm nasty. Then my cousin said it's the ish. Yeah, y'all don't. I know a lot of y'all don't know my family, but this is my mom's brother's daughter. And when I tell you, she looks like, when she was sitting in the back of the church, I could see my mama, my grandma, and my sister, and even my sister's eldest daughter that got the same face. When I tell y'all, genetics is magic and spirituality, and this is why y'all have to do cleansing, because my family is a trip. So we have to do extra cleansing because they do too much. They did too much. So we have to kind of correct a lot of this karmatic energy, so we can live a peaceful life out here. Okay, so I can't be doing all this dirty work unnecessarily. Okay? All right. Much love to each and every one of you guys, but I want to say thank you once again, and I want to say thank you on the behalf. I know that High John, Roll Opener, Blockbuster, Ancestor works wonderful. That's a Gemini right out of South Africa. Come on here. I'm trying to and we're in the age of Aquarius. Y'all better take advantage of that stuff. Listen, I only had, because I haven't had a chance to go to Miami, so I don't have that much left of the triple thread incense. Do not have that in your armoire. If you are in any type of business, or you got people mess with your relationship, or that good gene, and not only that, that reversal, like there are certain things, if you're gonna be out here, you need, because especially when you going up, when that clears the way for you, and it allows your prayers to flow and your guardian spirit to flow without resistance. The more you help them do the job, the easier it is to manifest. But that High John, that Roll Opener, that Blockbuster, that Ancestor feeding your, and then when you see the map, and this is another thing, when you don't be asking for crazy stuff. Ask for stuff like my son used to say. Ask for things that gonna change the game for your life. Huh? Don't pray for somebody in your life for you to have to take care of. Don't do that. I just started the money, the love, mental clarity, the reversal, and stop last week, and I got my packet. I testify later. I know that's right. Keith said Ancestor is her most favorite one. I mean, yeah, and actually we had one of my members that used to be a part of my church. She actually accidentally burnt. I had a big old chest full of Ancestor incense, and she thought I said light the chest, and she burnt the Ancestor incense in the church. It smoked up the whole building, and we had people in our church that were looking for family members, and their ancestors fed on that energy, and they thought everybody started coming together. It works. living or dead. Don't raise up every ancestor though. All right, guys. The money. Minister Mario said the money incense is the truth. I burn that with caution. But the reversal and the stop gossip is life changing. I know that. I'm trying to tell them. Ancestors is making me see spirit in real life. I normally just in dream. Yep. My ancestor incense, I'm trying to tell you, I'm a conjurer. So it's made for manifestation. The mental clarity is the truth. I watched a movie that I saw plenty of time, and I was and was like, I've been watching a different movie. Yeah, I'm just like I said, it is the and I'm telling you, we in the age of Aquarius. It's gonna be 2,000 years of the age of Aquarius. So this fixed air element benefit off of your conjuring. Utilize these type of recipes that I have out here. And burn, baby, burn. Especially if you need a specific outcome as a game changer. All right? Love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow because it's Sunday. But I got to go and put some on these people ice. Yes. It ain't over. They have messed with the wrong spiritualists in the spiritual kind. The stuff that I'm going to be doing today on Saturday, oh, they know because I'm hitting hard. I might even take my hat off. I'm so aggressive. God bless y'all.